We're back again with another engaging edition of Sports This Morning, reaching you live from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Austin Okonakwan. Welcome. Quickly, let's find out what's going down in your exciting world of sports. Today on the program, we'll continue our look at the 2015 developmental plans for sports in Nigeria. We're in the bat and ball series, and we have done table tennis. Now it's time to find out what cricket is up to this year. The International Cricket Council, in its Performance World Rankings and Scorecard for 2014, rated Nigeria in the 19th position. The country previously occupied 25th position. Just talking about the under-19s. Remember, in 2010, Nigeria won the Africa Cricket Championship that took place in Swaziland. The Federation wants to consolidate cricket. We get our attention today on the program. There are other sports in this country. Still in Nigeria, but it's basketball time, where organizers of the 2015 Lagos Junior League, known as the Youth Alive program, are ready to resume their street campaign. Tomorrow, the jump ball will be in the air, and the objective is to develop the sports in the country. Basketball fans have something to look up to, particularly when it has to do with the youth. Secondary school students will be coming out to light up the streets playing good basketball. We'll talk about it. Now let's go to England and talk what's going on. This man, the deal is done and dusted. Wilfred Bony has left Swansea. His deal to Manchester City has been completed. Bony is on a contract until the summer of 2019 for a fee of £25 million. That could also rise to £28 million. Remember, the Cote d'Ivoire Football Federation had come out earlier to say that the deal was concluded. Swansea and Manchester City didn't like it, but now we can confidently tell you that that deal is done and dusted. Wait for this one. It's getting ready. It's looking good. The signs are looking good for this fight to happen. Boxing fans, Manny Pacquiao says he's ready to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. Pacquiao has agreed to terms. We're waiting for Mayweather. We've waited for too long, and we're saying it is now or never. Boxing fans, something big is about to happen. We can't wait. We'll talk about it. Now let's come back. Action-packed world of sports. So much going down in 2015. We're getting ready for the first Grand Slam of the season, talking about tennis. It will take place in Australia. It's the Australia Open, and then a lot of tennis stars are looking forward to, making an impression at that one. The seedings are out. Novak Djokovic has been rated the top seed, followed by Roger Federer. Yes, he's still powering on. Third-seeded player Rafael Nadal says he wants to make a statement at this Australian Open, and he's getting ready. He played an exhibition match with Fernando Verdasco. We'll let you see how he did in that one. Then we'll come back. We'll talk so much talk about action-packed auto sports. To stay. That's it, Rafael Nadal getting ready for the Australian Open. And you saw him giving his best right there with Fernando Verdasco. Good to see Nadal returning those balls the way we know Nadal. Power play. We love the intensity that Nadal brings to tennis. Not a good one for him in 2014 because of injuries. And then his 2015 wasn't a good one. When he returned, he was disgraced, embarrassed. Nadal was pushed aside by Michael Berra. He's getting ready. He says he wants to make an impact at the Australian Open. We cannot wait. Sports This Morning on Channels Television, wherever you are in the world watching us, we welcome you to a part of this show that is designed exclusively for you. We know you love talking sports, and that's why we always come here to, give you the latest updates and reports coming from your ever action-packed world of sports. If you want to talk to us this morning, we actually want you to talk to us this morning because we want you to be part of nation building. So much is going on in sports in Nigeria. The different federations are coming out to give their plans for 2015. How can we develop sports in this country? Now, I don't want to talk about football because sports covers a lot. It's table tennis, it's cricket, it's rugby, there's basketball. There are so much sports in this country. We need to develop them so we can actually explore other ways. There's even gymnastics winning medals for Nigeria. So what are the ways you think we can develop sports in this country? On Twitter, we're channels_sports. And on Facebook, we're channels-sports. Keep sending us those questions, comments, and suggestions. We want you to be part of the program. Cricket and its development plans for 2015 gets our attention on the program. Also take a look at basketball. Hey, boxing fans, we told you we're getting so close. It's looking good for that Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. We want that to be done and we want to push it aside. We need to know who the real champ is. And we told you that Wilfred Bonney is due to Manchester City. Is done and dusted. Tell Salam joins us now. Tell, good to have you on the program.
Austin, good morning. You're spot on there, actually. Football is Nigeria's national sport, no doubt about it. But it doesn't mean other sports should be neglected. All other sports that have potential, basketball, like you mentioned, table tennis, lawn tennis, they shouldn't neglect them at all. The authorities should ensure that they get their own fair share of developmental programs because we have examples around the world as well. In England, for example, football is a national sport.
There you go.
But then when it comes to the Olympics, they shine in other sports as well. So you can go to Australia, the same thing. Cricket is a national sport. But when it comes to the big stage and in multi-sports competitions, they shine as well too. It shows you they're doing something right. And that's what Nigeria really needs to start doing in 2015, because last year wasn't really a very good one for us in the country.
I know, particularly when so much attention is on football. Other sports tend to, how should we say, struggle. What a good thing is, table tennis is getting us talking. Cricket wants to get us talking now, and we're telling them, hey, guys, bring it on. It's basketball, swimming. We had the swimming classics in Lagos. There are talents everywhere.
Yeah, definitely, Austin. So over to the authorities, really. And we always say, talk about the sports policy. If there was a proper one in place, then we won't be having this discussion right now. You mentioned tennis earlier as well, too. Table tennis, to be exact. The Africa Senior Champs is coming up very soon as well too. We know what the situation is. It's actually very ludicrous that we're talking about these guys not even being sure of going to represent the country after table tennis actually was one of the best things that happened to Nigeria in 2014. So what we're talking about, Austin, the authorities really need to step their game up in 2015.
That's it. The authorities need to do their part. It's all about winning for the country this year. The federations are ready. I told you at the start of the program that in the International Cricket Council performance rating for 2014, Nigeria climbed from 25th to the 19th position. I'm talking about the under 19s. They're getting ready for the Africa Championship. It was supposed to be in Botswana, but now it will take place in Tanzania. The team is getting ready. Coaches have been appointed for that. They're supposed to camp in Ilorin, but I hear there's a change. Now the team will be camped in Abuja. But Tayo, the important part of this is that these guys will be busy. Yeah,
definitely. In every sport, really, you have to keep them active. It's all about them playing, because if you don't play, if you train you can train as much as you want, but if you don't play, if you don't do the real deal, then you're really not going to progress in terms of your skill sets and all that. So it's a good one for the team, and we'll have the NCF, Nigeria Cricket Federation president is going to join us online to tell us a lot more about what the plans are for cricket in 2015.